Is Bitcoin about to see an epic price pump right here, right now? Or, on the contrary, are we about to see something along the lines of a fake out before a decline deep down into the crypto abyss? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. What is going on, my friends? Today I'd like to discuss Bitcoin and the action we're seeing inside the chart right now. Grandma's cookies and a bottle of yo-ho-ho. Over the past several days, Bitcoin has been traveling within an equilibrium range, though we are starting to see signs here that on a micro level, we are forming new higher lows, which, my friends, is inherently bullish, although the macro structure for the time being still is overall bearish in my opinion. So blending these two things together, I'd really like to dissect the chart right now and examine the possibilities of an epic price pump to the upside and also, on the contrary, an epic dump deep down into the crypto abyss. So as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up. All right, so we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice, this is not trading advice. These are only my own opinions, ideas, and speculative hypotheses on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. That being said, let's begin right here on the 4-hour time frame. If you are subscribed here, you would know this red box of resistance for me here, ranging from 10,750 all the way up to roughly 11,200, is the region that I was expecting massive resistance to form here for Bitcoin. And if the macro trend were to continue bearish, this range right here was an area I was looking for short positions, for selling possibilities, etc., etc. And we'll get into that later, but you guys know I have been short from that range. I still am in a short position right now. But we're getting to a point here now where the trend may be ready to change, okay? So down here, we have our green box, quite the opposite of the red box up here. And this green box for me ranges from 9,500 all the way down to 9,000 flat. And we can clearly see here that we have a lot of historic price action confluence. Peaks all the way back here in the uptrend. Consolidation here in the uptrend as well. Now, this was our micro bottom here for the time being, from the swing high to the swing low. And now, after hitting this point for a third time now, we're starting to build higher lows, which, my friends, is inherently bullish, albeit this is just a micro perspective for the time being. So where does the next resistance come, right? So we're building a nice foundation here for a potential bullish breakout. But this area right here, this white line, my friends, is where I'm beginning to see a lot of confluence for the bears. Now, this region can be broken, and we still have to deal with this red box of resistance here, right? But let's draw another box here for the time being. This is a super micro box, I would say, right? We'll actually leave it blue just so we can see the difference here, right? And this zone for me here, ladies and gentlemen, is essentially resistance level number 1, because if this does break, this to me is indicative that the bulls could be looking for a further momentous push to the upside upon breaking this. This may trigger the algorithms, the bots, the degenerates, the James at the water coolers of the world to come back in. But we still must understand here that a green candle ripping through this level here, in my opinion, does not mean that we're done with this bear trend, because look at this area here, right? There is so much confluence and consolidation in here in the historic price action, right? And on a macro level, we're still creating that lower high trajectory, right? And our previous lower high here was roughly at about 11,150, right? Or 11,100 flat rather. So on a macro level, until this region is taken out, this whole red box here, it's very difficult to really speculate to the upside, in my opinion. For me right now, I've stated I'm still in my short position from the $11,045 range. Shout out to my VIPs. You guys know I've kept you updated with my trades here all along the way. I actually did wind up taking some profit here on my trade down at 9,730 before this pump to the upside. I still have some of my short position open right now, but I have a stop loss in place to lock in my profits and continue to get this crypto as I crush this market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. Let's get this crypto. So for right now, I'm currently not taking more shorts at this point in time, purely because I've already secured a beautiful position from the swing high, right? But what I am monitoring right now is if this region here, this white line at about 10,260 is broken, and we begin to push with an increase in volume, an increase in momentum here for the bulls, my friends, this may actually wind up being somewhat of a micro bullish uptrend forming here that could look to test the top of this channel, right? And don't get it twisted, my friends. Yes, breaking this 11,100 level here, it would be a new higher high, right? Technically. But what we have to understand here is that truthfully, anything inside this region here, right, is still very, very high risk for the bulls, in my opinion, because it's then this box up here. Look at the confluence in this box, ladies and gentlemen. Sheesh. An absolute, looks at least right now, it looks like what could be a brick wall forming up here, right? And that for me is between 11,600 and purely 12,000. This range to me, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I was expecting we could top out potentially for this swing high that we got here. I did in fact think we might have been able to go all the way up here, but we did not, which showed even further weakness to me that the bulls could not even get past the first box for me. But right now, if we do start to form higher lows here, which we are, break out above this blue box, which we may, and then break above this red box, which is, it's a stretch at this point, but we could. It's then this box, ladies and gentlemen, 11,600 to 12,000. This is where the bulls will need to make a name for themselves. They're either going to put up or shut up at this point in time, because if this level proves to be a failure here, ladies and gentlemen, this, my friends, could be the catalyst for an immense move to the downside, because this would be an epic fake out, right? We go to a new higher high. Get wrecked, Kirby. Get wrecked. See, even though you were short and you told me you took profits here, in my mind, in my fantasy world, you still got wrecked. Get wrecked. And then these fantasy clowns and degenerates, they all go all in, right? They go all in. I'm all in, Kirby. My life savings. The sports car, Kirby. Oh. And then they wind up taking the trip to Wrecked City. For me right now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm doing here is I'm playing the swings up and down, right? We see that this market, it's been changing as of recent. The parabola has changed. We see that the fear and greed index now is in the fearful territory for the first time in a long time. We're seeing sustained price action down here in the low end of the fear and greed index. On the Bitcoin Google Trends data, we're seeing that we are struggling to maintain any type of upward momentum here, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, right now, seeing this crash back down to levels that we saw many months ago. So the thing for me here right now is that I'm playing this very cautiously, right? I've been short since 11,045 here. So I'm not eager right now to just pile in more shorts here, even though it appears that we could be reaching a resistance point, right? We're currently underneath all of the historic price levels I've outlined here for you, tops and bottoms of these candles. We are right now on the 4-hour time frame trading below all of our moving averages, the 50, the 100, and the 200. If we look at our RSIs here, the 4-hour RSI does look nice and healthy, that it could boom to the upside, right? We are currently at time of recording only at a 56. 70 begins overbought. But then you look at something like the 1 hour here, which we are already overbought. And if we do look back at the previous times that this has happened, although past performance is not indicative of future results, the past several times that we've been into the overbought territory on the 1 hour time frame, we've seen this, correct back down very, very sharply, leading back down into oversold conditions, nearly every time that this has happened in the immediate past. Let's get this crypto. So right now, we're seeing some conflicting signals here, right? I understand if the bulls want to speculate here, right? There's certainly merit. I understand if the bears want to speculate here. There's certainly merit as well. For me right now, I'm not looking to take on additional risk as I'm already short from up here, reaping the rewards of a beautiful, beautiful downtrend right now. Shout out to my VIPs. You guys know I've kept you updated with my trades here all along the way. Let's get this crypto. And I will continue to keep you updated here with my trades as I take my new positions. As I've stated, ladies and gentlemen, right now, this is the boiling point. If we boom above this level, you best believe Don Carbanaccio is going to be looking to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. I see immense opportunity in this range right here, along with immense opportunity within my red box right up here. The trend right now may be changing. I'm ready to adjust my strategy, formulate new plans to crush the market in whichever way the environment spins itself, right? You have to be open to changing your strategy and adjusting on the fly. Trading is never as easy as, oh, Kirby, where should I go short, Kirby? Kirby, long, That's not how this works. How trading works is you're monitoring the price action 24/7 with an eagle eye, ready to change your strategy on the fly, ready to strike when the price action looks favorable for a high reward, low risk trade setup. And right now, I am looking for more at this point in time. As I've stated, the last high reward, low risk I saw was right here, and I've rode this baby down, the inverse, parabolic express, all the way down into the crypto abyss for immense profits right now. And I'm seeing that the trend right now may be setting up for its next high reward, low risk trade setup right here, right now, as we move into these ranges, or we get rejected at this range here. I'm seeing that the next trade setup for me is looming in the shadows here. Another potentially life-changing trading opportunity may be looming in the shadows. And personally, you all know, Don Carbanaccio does not like to squander potentially life-changing trading opportunities. Don Carbanaccio likes to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto when I see these types of trading opportunities arise. So I will be keeping you all updated in VIP with every single trade I make, every strategy, every entry, every exit, every take profit, exclusively for you in VIP. So shout out to my VIPs and shout out to all of my new future VIPs joining VIP right now after this video. I will see you in VIP right now. Let's get this crypto. I'm fired up here. Let's look over now at the crypto market as a whole. Let's look at the altcoin total crypto market cap. Are we seeing any changes right now? Because as you all know, in the last video, I showed you a very interesting correlation here with the altcoin market. It's been front-running Bitcoin. Are we seeing any changes in that action right now? Is the altcoin market potentially going to show us a future indication that it may be front-running Bitcoin here once again? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive right in. But if you are just tuning in now, don't forget to moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell. Let's get this crypto. Satoshi needs a new pair of shoes. Sheesh. Crypto total market cap, excluding Bitcoin, all right? So this is the majority of the altcoins here, and this is obviously, this is the chart that monitors the market as a whole, right? Just in terms of market cap. So I was pointing this out. If you are subscribed here, you would know that here I'm gonna go to the Bitcoin long-term chart as well. After this, we'll show the correlation here once again. So on the way up, the altcoins ran harder and faster than Bitcoin. Now, on this market sell-off, the altcoins have front-ran Bitcoin once again. And once again, have we seen action here, which may be indicative of Bitcoin's future. Does not have to be, but on the way up it certainly was, and now on the way down, this is the interesting correlation. So if we pay attention to the Fibonacci's here, where did the altcoin market find support and bounce on its current local level? Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're vegan. It bounced right off our golden Fibonacci retracement at the 0.618. Right? So now I want to go over to Bitcoin. We'll go over here to the BLX, and I want you guys to see where is Bitcoin right now in terms of its sell-off, right? We still, my friends, are only up in this vicinity here, right? Where a full retracement back down to these levels here of a full-blown bubble pop, in my opinion, they're still a ways down, right? So for me right now, the altcoin market ran very fast, faster than Bitcoin, and it's popping faster than Bitcoin, and it's already reached the 0.618. So my correlation here is if it went back down, let's go back over now so you see what I'm talking about. The altcoin market went back down to its breakout point, right? This to me looks awfully similar to the $6,000 to $7,000 Bitcoin range, right? Right over here, right? And now we look over at the 0.618, and that's where we wound up. And this to me is a complete blow off top market cycle, right? That's what it looks like to me, in my opinion. And if we go back over to Bitcoin now, I want you to see the similarities here. And the fact of the matter is that if Bitcoin is going to have a complete market cycle, let's go over to the BLX. If Bitcoin is going to have a complete market cycle, for me, that would bring us back down to that similar range for the altcoins that we saw there, which to me, my friends, is anywhere from this green box to above this blue box here. And that would be, my friends, right around the 0.618 Fibonacci. So is there going to be a confluence there that if rejected, we wind up taking a trip down to the 0.618, which is in the low $7,000 region? I certainly see it as a possibility. Right now, if we are going to push to the upside, I think a great target range here for me, right? For me is right here. Let's draw a box. We have our 0.5 Fibonacci extension and our 0.236 Fibonacci retracement. And look where this lines up, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely picture perfect, beautiful. This, if rejected right here, would line up with our fibs rejecting us and our old price action rejecting us and keeping our lower high bearish trajectory intact, which has a high at around 12,000 flat. Let's get this crypto. And just to show you it here once again on the local time frames as we started this video here, this is my red box of resistance. So when we're zoomed in here, it's much easier to see, right? We have several peaks here, several prior consolidation zones, resistance and support flips, etc., and above all else, still a macro lower high trajectory, which is inherently bearish. Let's get this crypto. Right now, the trend may be ready to change, right? And I'm ready to strike like a cobra out of the grass upon this change. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be getting caught like a deer in the headlights here. If potentially life-changing trading opportunity is presenting itself, Don Carbonaccio is looking to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. Many will get caught here, wrecked on emotion. They FOMO in, they sell the bottom, they buy the top. They do everything wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Do not let that be you. Do not be taking that trip to Wreck City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. You're better than that. And when I come on this stream day in and day out and tell these moon boys, you better be a realist in this market, James. You better learn to understand the high reward, low risk trade setups. They cry, ladies and gentlemen. They don't want to hear it. Oh, Don, I just want to click a clickbait title that says we're going at $1 million a coin, and that's all, Kirby, that's all. When these moon boys click on this stream, ladies and gentlemen, and they hear a realistic analysis, they can like it or they don't like it. But either way, they better learn to love it, because this stream right here is the best thing going inside the cryptocurrency space today. Let's get this crypto. Diamonds are forever, and so is Don Carbonaccio. Sheesh. So when the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, on these moon boy degenerates. Are you going to be the one that crushes this market and gets this crypto? Or are you going to be the one that simply gets crushed? The choice is yours, my friends. James at the water cooler, or transforming yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. The choice is yours. Being said, I will be keeping you all updated in VIP with every single trade I make. As I've stated, my position may be coming to an end here. A beautiful, largely prosperous trade here for me down, hickory dickory dock, Don Carbonaccio short at the absolute top. It doesn't work out that way all the time, but actually the past 2 times here that we've gone into this box, I've shorted, and it's wound up being the top of the swing micro highs both times. Very, very prosperous for me. And right now, we are at the precipice, my friends. I'm ready to take new positions, and I'm ready to strike like a cobra out of the grass. Please do not be taking that trip to Wreck City. Do not be getting caught like a deer in the headlights here. You're better than that. It's time to crush this market, and it's time to get this crypto. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you all in VIP right now. Shout out to all of my new future VIPs joining VIP right now after this video. I will see you in VIP right now. Let's get this crypto. I'm going to be keeping you updated here with all of my new entries, exits, strategies, positions, etc. I'm ready to strike. And right now, I see that we are at the proverbial powder keg is ready to explode. We are at a point here where the trend is coiled up. We're ready to either break to the upside out of an equilibrium, or we're going to get rejected and potentially plunge deep down, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, I'm ready to get this crypto in either direction, to the upside or to the downside. I'm remaining unbiased and looking at this market with a level head as a realist, not a moon boy, not a doom boy. I'm just here to play the swings and get this crypto. So I will see you all in VIP. I'll keep you updated with my trades in real time as I plan to crush the market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. So I will see you all in VIP right now. Shout out to all of my new future VIPs joining VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. And guys, if you could one last time, moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. I'm ready to crush this market. Are you? Let's get this crypto. I'll see you all in VIP right now. So until next time, my friends, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.